Alright, I apologize for the over-the-shoulder nature of this video, but we can't even put screen capture software on this computer, so we're going to have to kind of make do here. So start by logging in with your regular login and password. And when you get to your desktop, you can go ahead and open the Audition application down here from your toolbar. If for some reason you don't have that in your toolbar, you can always find it by going to the Finder, Applications, and it's in the Adobe folder, and you can open it from there. But most of you will go ahead and have it from the toolbar. So just click the AU to launch Audition from the toolbar. So you get a screen that looks like this. There are a couple things you want to do to start. You want to go up here to the File menu, File, New, Multitrack Session, and then go ahead and give it a title. You want to make sure it's pointed at the correct folder. In this case, it's the Documents folder on this computer. Sample rate of 48,000. And then the bit depth of 16. You want to make sure that is 16 and not anything higher, because you'll have trouble with the AVIDs. The AVIDs won't accept that file. Stereo master is fine. Click OK, and it'll bring this up. You'll notice that it brings up 6 tracks. There's nothing wrong with that. We usually don't need that many, so I like to go and just clean the tracks out. It doesn't hurt to leave them. They just take up real estate. So click on the track, and you can hit Command, Delete Option, Command, Delete Option, and just get rid of those extra tracks. Now you'll notice you can't do that to this master track at the bottom. That's going to always stay there. So now you've got 2 tracks, and that's fine. Now here's one thing that is really important. Up here, you need to check and make sure you're set to the right input. Default stereo input, click in there. You want to go down to mono, because you're just using one mic for this track. And this MGXU input 1, that MGXU, that's the Yamaha mixer. So that input 1, that's that first pot you were just checking, that's what you want this track to look at. So click on that and make sure that it changes in there. If for some reason it defaults to the internal mic, you'll be really unhappy with the results, because it won't be listening to the voiceover mic, it'll just be listening to the mic on the front of the computer. So that done, you click the little R and the track is armed, and you'll notice that the meters start to bounce here. Right? So you know you've got a signal in here. Now that's not recording. The track is armed, and when you hit record, it's going to record on this track and not on this track. To make it record, go down here to the bottom and click the little red circle. So that'll start the recording. So what I'm going to do is start that recording, and then I'm going to go into the booth and just make a little test. I want to make sure that the meters bounce, it's laying down a track, and that I hear myself in the headphones. I'm going to pretend I'm the talent here. So we'll kick it into record. The playhead starts moving. I'll go into the booth, put on the headphones. I hear myself in the headphones. I hear myself on the mic, and I'm looking out the window, and then, yep, I can see the meters bounce. So we've got a recording. So let me go check that. So I come in here and I'm going to stop this by hitting the space bar. So now it turns green, and I can either grab the blue playhead and drag it back to the top, or I can hit the home key twice and it'll take me to the top of the track. Hit the space bar again, and I should hear the track playback. I'll go into the booth, put on the headphones. I hear myself in the headphones. Space bar to stop it, so I hear the track. You can also use the JKL keys on the keyboard to play forwards and back. The J key will take you backwards. K stops it. L plays it forward. You can also hit the L key a couple of times, and shuttle. Or you can shuttle backwards. So that's a pretty useful tip. So we know we have a track that's working, we know everything's recording, but this is not what we want to keep. We're going to wait and record the talent when they get here. So I'm just going to put my cursor in the top part of this track, doesn't really matter where we are, click on it, and hit the delete key. Boom, it's gone. I go back to home. Now I'm ready to start recording when the talent gets here.